everyone, it's Rhonda. Welcome to a new video. It has been quite a long time since I posted a new video. So long, in fact, YouTube actually sent me an email and said you need to post a new video or else. So I thought I would do a video and just kind of tell you guys where I've been and kind of update you on why I haven't posted in so long, and give you update for my channel going forward and all that. Today's video is going to be vlog style, so I'm gonna sit here and chat with you for a little bit and get you caught up on what's been going on, and then we're gonna go run some errands, and then the last part of my video is going to be something a little bit different, and I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. But first, let's talk about what's been going on. Nothing crazy, okay? Nothing bad, nothing traumatic. No one's been in the hospital or sick. I've just been busy. Back when I started my channel about 2.5 years ago, well, let me backtrack. First off, for those of you who don't know, I am a working stay-at-home mom. I have my own business that I do out of my home, and I also have a part-time job. So I'm pretty busy during the day. And when I started my channel about 2.5 years ago, my business was doing fine, but I had a lot of free time. I wasn't selling as much as I am now. But because I had extra time, I decided, hey, I want to start my own YouTube channel. At the time, I loved watching cleaning videos and organizing videos, and because I loved watching those type of videos, I thought that would be a good idea to do those type of videos and use that niche for my channel. So that's what I did. I started doing the cleaning and the organizing videos, and I enjoyed doing them, even though I didn't love cleaning, but it gave me motivation to get my own stuff done around here, right? But the problem with that is it takes a long time to do the videos. I would say it takes me about 2 to 4 days to film a cleaning video and then edit it and get it up. So right now I don't have that kind of time to do those type of videos anymore. The problem is, well, it's not really a problem, but since I started, as I mentioned, 2.5 years ago, I had the time, and now I don't. And the reason behind that is beginning last spring, I was noticing a downward trend in my sales, and I was getting concerned. So I made some changes in my shop. I added new things. I changed my pricing structure. I started advertising on Pinterest, and that helped so much with my shop. My orders just started coming in, and I'm not complaining. That is a good thing. That's a good problem to have. But because of that, I haven't had time to do the cleaning videos because they take so long to do. My plan, well, actually, I wasn't planning on taking a summer break, but I ended up having to because I was so busy with work and my kids were home from school. I really didn't want to spend that time in front of a computer working. I wanted to spend some time with my children, right? Call it mom guilt, but I think it's important to try to spend, some quality time with your children, right? So I said, you know what, let me just take the summer break and I'll get back to doing my videos in the fall. Well, fall came and my youngest daughter wanted to play softball, which is great. We definitely wanted to encourage that. So that takes time. On top of that, my oldest daughter, she was entering into middle school. She was going to 6th grade, and there were some growing pains with that. More homework, different feel than elementary school, if you know what I mean. So fall came and went, and I still hadn't had time to post a video. So now we're into the summer, almost going into spring, and rather than rack myself with guilt and feeling like I'm a failure, because that's kind of how I feel like I've given up, and I don't want to give up on this. I really enjoy doing YouTube videos, but I feel like the cleaning videos are not my passion. I don't love cleaning. I don't know a lot of people who do, but I did it because it was something that I like to watch on YouTube, and it's something that I had to do anyway, so why not do those type of videos? That's kind of where I'm at right now. So what does this mean for my future? Rhonda, you don't have time to do cleaning videos. Are you going to shut down your YouTube? No, I'm not. I'm not a quitter. I'm not giving up on YouTube. I just feel like I need to do a different niche and do something that I love and something that's not going to take me 4 days to get a video up, right? My passion, something that I love to do is read. I am an avid reader. You can ask my husband. I read so much. If you ask me, Rhonda, what would you do if you had 1 hour to yourself? Some people say, oh, I'd go get, you know, massage, pedicure, whatever, hang out with friends, go shopping. No, I would go in bed and read for that hour. That is something that I enjoy doing. So this means, because I'm so passionate about books, I thought, Rhonda, why don't you just do YouTube videos on books? You love to read, you love talking about what you're reading, so just why don't you do that? So a lot of booktubers are actually pretty young. The majority of them seem to be in their 20s, maybe 30, 31, but mostly younger than that. And I feel like I don't have anything in common with them. A lot of the books that they like aren't really books that I'm interested in. So I feel like there is an untapped market of people my age who enjoy reading too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of deviate from cleaning and turn this more into a book YouTube channel. Now I know all of you are here because of my cleaning videos and my organization videos, and don't break up with me yet. Don't leave me yet. I don't want to lose you. If you like reading, give this channel a chance. Let's hang out a little bit more and share our love of books. If you love reading too, stick around. Maybe you will discover a new author you haven't heard of through this channel. For those of you who don't like reading, why? Maybe you can stick around and you can discover your love of reading too. I feel like people who don't read or don't like to read are just one good book away from discovering something fun. So I hope you all give this, stick around and give this a chance, because I'm super excited about this. I feel like I can put content out there a little more quicker, and you guys can hang out with me a little bit more by switching over to books. Now, that said, let's go out and let's run some errands. I need to go to the UPS store and drop off some packages. I need to go pick up some Girl Scout cookies from the cookie cupboard today. And I also want to run by Half Price Books to see what they have. And then we'll get back, we'll kind of go over anything that I found and do a wrap up. So let's go get going. About 1:30 in the afternoon, and I wanted to kind of give you guys a taste of what the future of my channel is going to be. So we went to Half Price Books, and I could have spent even more time in there. I probably spent like just about 20 or 30 minutes because that's all I had. That's all the time that I had before I had to go pick up Girl Scout cookies. But I did find 4 books. I normally don't buy books. I tend to borrow books from the library, either a physical copy or a digital copy, just because it's cheaper and that's what libraries are for. But I wanted to go ahead and purchase these because I think these are going to be reads that I'm going to enjoy. And I thought I would share with you the book haul that I have. The first one is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I've actually read this before, right when it came out, and it was excellent. 5 stars. Incredible. It had a plot twist that I didn't see coming. It was amazing. It was so good. And so because this was 5 stars and it's been a while since I read this, this is a book that I do want to reread just to refresh my memory, but it was excellent. So if you have not read this yet and you love thrillers and you love a good plot twist, definitely give this a try. But it's about a criminal psychotherapist who has a patient by the name of Alicia, and she kills her husband. And from the day she killed him until present time, she has not uttered a word. She hasn't spoken. And so his job and what he wants to do is try to reach her and try to get her to talk to figure out why she killed her husband. But chaos and craziness ensues. And like I said, the plot twist is something you're not going to see coming. It was amazing. Highly recommend, and it's something I do want to reread soon. The next book I got is The Plot by Jean Hance Korelitz. I don't know. This is a thriller too, and I've heard a lot of good things about this on YouTube from other booktubers. So this book, let me see if I can remember what this is about, but it's about an author who kind of wrote that one great book, and you really haven't heard anything from him again. He's kind of been in a writing slump or hasn't had anything good come out since that novel. And he's currently teaching at a school, a college, or I don't know where, but at the school he has a student who comes up to him and says, hey, I have this great idea for a book, this great idea for a plot, hence the plot. And the guy is like, yeah, you know what, that is a great idea. And something happens and the student passes away, and that teacher slash author steals his idea and becomes just a well-known author, has a lot of success with that plot. While he's having the success of this new book with that plot that he stole from his student, he gets an email that's kind of terrifying, and it's from an anonymous saying, you're a thief. And so he's grappling with this email, and this person is causing problems. So this sounds like a book that's right up my alley. It's a thriller. I can't wait to read this one too. Okay, the next book I picked up is Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. I had to laugh because I've been trying to introduce this book for a couple of minutes now, and first FedEx showed up, then UPS, and now Amazon just showed up, and my dogs have been going crazy. So I haven't been able to talk about this. But B.A. Paris is actually one of my favorite authors. She's amazing, and she can weave just a really good thrilling tale, and she has some great twists, and she's fantastic. So if you're looking for a new author, definitely check her out. One of my favorite books is called The Therapist and The Breakdown. Both of them are by her as well, and they're excellent. So quickly looking at the back of this book, it seems to be about that couple on your block who seems to have it all, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, like just something just isn't right with them. That sounds, I love a good domestic thriller, and that's what this seems to be about. And it's another book I can't wait to read. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it this month. And then the last book that I got from, do you hear my dogs? They just won't stop. Hold on. So the next book I have is Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. This is a contemporary romance, and I haven't read a modern contemporary romance in many, many years, probably in 20 years. I want to say, I think the authors I used to read were Linda Howard, Sandra Brown, Diana Palmer. These are authors from the 80s and 90s. That tells you how long it's been since I've read a modern. Actually, no, I read Sophia Kinsella in my 20s when she came out with her her books. So, okay, but it's still been a while. I haven't read anything new in a while, but this sounded really good. This is about an author, or not an author, it's about a golfer who is kind of not doing well, and he's ready to throw in the towel, and his biggest fan shows up and says, hey, I can help you, let me be your caddy, and any money you win we'll split. So it's kind of like a fan reaching out to help their favorite golfer. It sounded interesting and different. With sports romances, it's usually football or baseball, or right now there seems to be a lot of hockey, sports themed romances. So it's nice to see golf get a nod. So I'm anxious to try this one. This was actually a brand new book. At Half Price Books, they do sell mostly used books, but they do have a small little section where any new releases that come out are brand new and full price. But this seems interesting. I'll let you know what I think about it. Okay, so that's all I got from Half Price Books. I did order some books off of Amazon to read. And these were books that were not available at my library, or if they were, it was a super long wait, and I really wanted to read them. So the first book that I want to talk about that I got off Amazon is Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Jillian McAllister. As you can see, this was a Reese's book club book a while back. But this is about a mom who witnesses her son murder another person, and obviously she is horrified. But something happens to where every morning when she wakes up, she realizes it's the morning before the murder. And every day that is kind of like Groundhog's Day, but she wakes up a little bit, or she travels back in time a little bit earlier, so that she can kind of piece this puzzle together as to why her son committed this crime, who this person is. It sounds like it's right up my alley. I'm really excited to read this. I think it's going to be good. I've read other books from Jillian McAllister, and they're fantastic. So this should be a good one. The next book I got is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady McAllister. And look at this cover. It looks like a VHS tape. I love it. So this book is obviously set back in the 80s. And I love any book that is in a period from when I grew up. It is just nostalgia all over. But reading the back, it says, high school sophomores Abby and Gretchen have been best friends since fourth grade, but after an evening... Here's what I found. No, Siri. Anyway, Siri always interrupting me. But after they're out and about in the woods, something goes wrong. Gretchen begins to act different and odd. She's moody, she's irritable, and bizarre incidents keep happening. Abby's investigation leads her to some startling discoveries, and by the time their story reaches its terrifying conclusion, the fate of Abby and Gretchen will be determined by a single question. Is their friendship powerful enough to beat the devil? Like an unholy hybrid of Beaches and The Exorcist, My Best Friend's Exorcism blends teen angst, adolescent drama, unspeakable horrors, and a mix of 80s pop songs into a pulse-pounding supernatural thriller. Yes, this is me all over it. I am all about that. I've actually read another book by Grady Hendrix called, what was it called? How to Sell a Haunted House. And his writing is very kind of campy, but creepy too. With How to Sell a Haunted House, that book was kind of a dark comedy. Yes, it was creepy and scary, but it had some funny moments, and I'm expecting the same for him. I think I gave the other book 4 stars. It was good, it was entertaining, but I'm ready to read this one and take a little trip to the past. So the next book I got is the 7-Year Slip by Ashley. I don't know if it's Poston or Poston. This has been all over YouTube. Everyone seems to love this. But it's about a girl by the name of Clementine West whose aunt passes away, and she's really close to her aunt, and her aunt leaves her apartment. When she moves into her late aunt's apartment, she finds a strange man staying in the kitchen, a man with kind eyes, a southern drawl, and a taste for lemon pies. Yes, I love lemon pie too. So he's the type of guy that she would have fallen for in the past, but the problem is he exists in the past, 7 years in the past. So I guess with this apartment, weird things happen, and you can go back in time either 7 years in the past or 7 years in the future. So this just seems like a cute book, probably an easy read, and it's another one I'm excited to read. All right, let's talk Colleen Hoover. She's super popular right now. I've actually never read anything from her, but this book was recommended to me. This is about another author who is kind of down on their luck, and she is approached by the husband of another author who had some sort of accident and is unable to finish this successful series of books. So she's hired by this husband to help finish the series. And while she's there, she also discovers a manuscript that's been hidden. And she knows that the contents could hurt the husband of this other author who she has fallen for. So this should be an interesting read. Like I said, I think it might be similar to a book I've already read, but we'll see. I'll let you know what I think of it. Let's talk about The Teacher by Freida McFadden. I think this was released earlier this month. I sing praises for Freida McFadden. She really writes really good stories. Her plot twists are insane. One of her books, I remember I was cleaning and I just stopped and gasped. I was like, what? Because it was just something I'm not expecting. Her plot twist, she will direct you one way and it's so bizarre and crazy. You're like, well, that's got to be the plot twist. But then she'll pull the rug from under you and you're like, no, that's not it. It's this. And your mind blows up. But The Teacher, like I said, is her newest book. And it's about this math teacher who gets a student in her class over the next school year. And this student's kind of a troublemaker. Everyone says she lies, she hurts people, she can't be trusted. But the book says nobody knows the real Addie, which is the student. Nobody knows the secrets that could destroy her if people at the school found out. And Eve, who is the main character, discovers the shocking truth. Addie will do anything to keep her quiet. Yes, yes, yes. I can't wait to read this one. This actually might be the next book I read. I don't know, we'll see. I love a good Freida McFadden book. If you, like I said, if you're looking for a new author and you haven't checked her out, go read the Housemaid series. There's 2 books. I know she's writing a 3rd one, and then start reading some of her other stuff. I just finished reading The Coworker, I think last month, and that was exceptional too. I really liked it. The last book I picked up is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, and I picked this up because there is a Netflix show that's based off of this book. It's gotten mixed reviews, but another YouTuber was talking about this book and said it was her favorite book at the moment. But it is a romance novel. It is a hate to love trope romance novel, and it's about these 2 co-workers who are up for the same promotion, and they're having to compete against each other for this promotion. And during that time they realize, you know what, hey, I might actually have feelings for this person. So it's going to be a fun, light read, and I'm here for that. Okay, and that's it. I got 10 books from Half Price Books and Amazon combined, so I should be set for a little while. This would probably be the books that I read next month because I do have a stack of library books I want to get through. Some of them are rereads. But for those of you who are watching, who are here from my cleaning videos, I hope this is interesting for you and you love to read and you might stick around for this. If you're new, subscribe. I'm going to be posting videos about book reviews, authors I love. I'll probably do more vlogs where I'm actually reading a book and telling you my thoughts as I'm getting through the book. So stick around for that, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one, and happy reading. Bye guys.